Sorry. Okay, so good morning, boys and girls. So last time we were looking at classifications of crime. So this time around we're going to look at a civil case as well as a criminal case. So now, what is a civil case? So they are telling us to say a civil case, these are wrongful acts which affect individuals only, okay, or the parties involved. So only those people who are involved in that type of a crime, they are the only ones who are involved, or they are the ones who are affected, okay. And then they are telling us to say a criminal case. So these are wrongful acts which affect the whole community. Unlike a civil case, here, a civil case they are telling us to say, this one, it only affects the parties involved. But a criminal case, they are telling us to say, it affects the whole community. Now, let us look at the comparison between a civil case and a criminal case. So now, a civil case, we have this diagram here which shows a civil case on the left, and then the criminal case on the right. So now, the civil case, they're telling us to say the civil case only affects individuals. And then this other side, they're telling us to say criminal case affects the whole community. So here it only affects the individuals involved, here it affects the community. And then the civil case again here, they're telling us to say it aims to compensate the plaintiff. It aims to compensate the plaintiff. And then take note of this word, which is the plaintiff. And then on the other side, the criminal case, they're telling us to say it aims to do what? To punish the offender. So the person who offends, or the person who is involved in the criminal case, the aim of the criminal case here, they're telling us to say is to do what? To punish the offender. And then on the civil case here, they're also telling us to say the third point, the third difference is that it is a less serious case. It is a less serious case. While a criminal case, they're telling us to say it is a more serious A more serious case. And then down here we have three organs of the government. We have the three organs of the government. Now, what are the roles of these three organs of the government? So the first one here we have the legislature, the executive, as well as the judiciary. So now, what are the roles? So now, what is the role of the legislature? So now they're telling us to say the legislature has the duty to make To make laws. So the legislature initially does what? It only makes It makes laws. The duty of the legislature, or the role, is to make the laws. Executive. So the executive, they're telling us to say it ensures that the laws are obeyed. As simple as that. The executive has the role to ensure that the laws are obeyed. And then the judiciary. They're telling us to say the judiciary. This is also known as the court system. In the judiciary, that's where you find the court The court system. So now, what is the role of the judiciary? So they are telling us to say the judiciary, they enforce the law. They enforce the law. So please take note of who enforce. Take note of who enforce. So we have looked at the definition of a civil case as well as a criminal case. We have also looked at the comparison of a civil case and a criminal case. And then we have looked at the roles of the three organs of the government. And then the three organs of the government that we have the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. Thank you.